Too Technical. I'm back again with another video, and today I wanted to do my favorite device of 2020. So let's get started. And let me say this, the device that I'm showing you was sent out to me from LG. So no, I did not pay for this device, but I feel like it's worthy of being my favorite 2020 smartphone. And the device I'm talking about is the LG Velvet. As you can see, it's in that silver color, the AT&T branded. My device still looks good from the day that LG sent it out to me and I opened it up in the box. The reason why this is my favorite smartphone of 2020 is because for me, it checks all the boxes. All the boxes that I needed to check, this device has. It checks all the boxes that I needed to check, but it also has features and accessories that come with it that's even better. So the reason why I can say this is my favorite device of 2020 is because it still has that headphone jack. And as you know, I do have Bluetooth headphones, but I also love to have a headphone jack. And a lot of my phone videos, I always say if a device has a headphone jack, I'm loving it. So yes, it still has that headphone jack. It has the the speakers. It has a speaker here and a speaker here. So you have the dual speakers. So when you're watching videos, playing games, listening to music, your music is hitting you from both ways, not just from the bottom and not just from the top and from the bottom. And that is worthy of being a favorite 2020 device, since it has dual speakers on it. Another thing, I love how slim it is. Still slim, it's nice. And I will throw in some little shots that I took of the device, showing off little things that I like about it. And it also has that teardrop camera, so that makes it a nice device. It has a big display, and if you know me, I always say I love big devices, big cell phones, big tablets. You know, I love them. I don't go for the small cell phones. I go for the bigger cell phones if I can get my hands on it. And this has a 6.8-inch display, and that's awesome. It has OLED. It's an OLED display. It looks good, as you can see. I don't know, I'm outside, so the camera might not be doing any justice. It looks good. It has good enough cameras for what I need it to do. I do record videos with this LG Velvet every now and then, and to me, they look good. No, they're not iPhone quality videos, but they look good. I take a lot of pictures with this device, post pictures on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter with this device. And like I said, it does what I need it to do. And then another reason why this is my favorite device of 2020 is because you also get the dual screen display. Boom, you see it. You get the dual screen display. So not only do you have a cell phone, when you throw your LG Velvet in your dual screen display, you also have two screens. So basically, it's like you have two phones. It's like you're carrying two phones, but you're not. You have two screens. And I just love it. I just love it. I use this thing mainly every day. Every day I'm on this thing. Either I'm using it in single mode as just a cell phone, or I'm throwing it in my dual screen display and I'm using it together, you know. This is real good for multitasking. I just love it. You know, this is really good for multitasking. You can pull up, you can have, let me demonstrate, your photos, and then you can have your camera at the same time. You could be taking pictures, As you can see, you could be taking pictures and then scrolling through your gallery at the same time. And I just love it. Instead of trying to multitask on one phone and have it split screen, you don't have to worry about that, because you can have a whole page, a whole app here, and then a whole app on the other side of the screen, just like that. And that is awesome to me. You don't really have phones that have dual screen displays, a lot of dual screen displays. And I want to give it to LG for stepping out of the box this year and coming up with nice devices, just like the LG Wing. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to get my hands on that. I didn't get one sent out to review, and that's okay, because I'm not here for the free devices. I'm here because I like what I do, and I love what I do, and I love tech. But also, like I said, like the LG Wing, it's a phone that swivels out. No one else is doing that. LG has stepped up their game to me. A lot of people are looking at LG as the underdogs. Yes, that might be true, because they really haven't did a great job of marketing their devices, you know, having people make commercials about their devices. But just because they might not have good marketing does not mean it's a bad company. To me, I feel like they're trying to get back into the cell phone game. They're not quite there yet, but they're getting there, and I'm loving what they're doing. I'm loving what they're doing. And if I was to go buy another LG device, I would go pick up another LG Velvet in a whole different color. The silver is dope to me, but I would like to get it in another color if I could. But I just love how, you know, it goes from one screen to another screen. And then another thing that I can say, this is my favorite 2020 device, is because it also, I left it in my room, but it also has a pen. You can buy the Wacom pen, and you're able to write and take notes with this, almost like Samsung devices. So that's dope to me. That's dope to me. Here you go, you have a phone, and then you have a dual screen display, and then you also can buy a pen to write on the screen and on the dual screen display. Nobody's out here doing it like that right now. So big ups to LG for sending this out to me. I had it for a while, and it's nice. Like I said, I'm loving it. That's why this is my favorite device of 2020. You can watch a movie on here, set it up like this, watch your movie, and then it also has the gamepad, the gamepad mode. So if you download a game, you're able to have a screen here, have your game up here, and then have your gamepad down here, and you're able to play a game. It almost reminds me of a SD is what it almost reminds me of. A Nintendo SD or whatever they call them. And it's nice. And then you can also type. Say you're in a text message and you want to send a message. You can type, have the keyboard here, and have your text messaging app up here. And it's almost like you have a little computer right at your fingertips. Right at your fingertips. So this is what the bottom looks like. But yes, I'm just loving this device overall. This is my favorite device 2020. So just rate, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube tech channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. So have a happy new year, and I'm out.